This is Matt Russell from the FX Power Course, and welcome to the Daily FX walkthrough.
So here are the four pairs that I will be discussing this evening: the Euro Pound, the Aussie Kiwi, the Pound Swiss, and the Euro Swiss. So let's go ahead and head to the charts. The first chart is the Euro Pound, and this is the hourly chart, and this is the simple resistance line that I mentioned during yesterday's report. I mentioned that prices were pretty far away from that to justify an entry where we would place our stop above there. So we've had a bit of a sell-off here in the pair. I've zoomed out a little bit here. I've added a simple support line to the chart, which right now would be just beneath the 91 figure at about the 90 area. So that's a price point that we can keep an eye on over the next 24 to 48 hours, see if this sell-off continues, and look to enter there with a stop just beneath the support line. The next chart is the, and also as I mentioned during last week's reports, if you're still in the trade, which was recommended up here with placing your stop above the long wick, I would continue to maybe take a portion of profits at this point, as this area here could be acting as support. We might wait for prices to come down just a few pips to hit that area, but I might hold just a little bit until prices come down to that support line. That's where I'd exit the remainder of the position and then look to flip to the long side. The next chart is the Aussie Kiwi. As I mentioned in yesterday's report, this very steep daily resistance line, and it was broken during yesterday's session. We had a close above the line. So right now, I would have a slight bullish bias actually on the pair right now. The only thing is that this low down here is in the 22.50 area. So with prices now near the 124 figure, we'd need a bit of a sell-off here, looking for this previous resistance line to act as support in the future. So that's something also we can keep an eye on over the next 24 to 48 hours. Again, looking, the way I like to set up trades always is to think of the stop first. So the stop would be just beneath that 22.50 area. So again, wait for prices, see if prices come down to justify a risk to reward ratio that fits into your individual risk parameters. The next chart is the Pound Swiss, and this is the daily chart. As I was mentioning during yesterday's report, I thought the chances were good for a bit of a rally here up to the resistance line. Once again, we had a bullish day in the pair, a nice bullish candle here. So moving forward, and also I was using that doji as a reference point. That's where we were placing the stop. Moving forward here, I'd again look for this line, the previous support line, to act as resistance once again. So now that's coming more into focus now as this rally seems to be continuing. So that's what I would personally be keeping an eye on. The next chart is the Euro Swiss, and not much has changed here. As I was mentioning during yesterday's report, I was noticing a slight reversal pattern here, and prices did fall, but I did mention in the report that I was not confident in the trade idea, only because I don't like to enter so far away from a clear resistance level. So moving forward here, I would look again for prices to come up to that resistance area and place our stop above resistance. Again, my name is Matt Russell. I'm an FX Power Course instructor here at FXCM. Thanks for listening.